Forget that junk. It's not a personality thing.
Amen.
Forget those lies. Forget that junk.
Amen.
Oh my. I just see somebody on their face tonight pressing in. Tears streaming down your eyes. And the glory of the Lord resting upon you tonight. I see that. I see someone bent over with their face in the carpet. Tears streaming down their face. And the glory of the Lord coming upon them. They're getting a grip on that promise that stands head and shoulders above the other promises. And they're also embracing those other promises. But most important, they're coming closer than they've ever been to the promise giver, which is the best promise. It's the greatest promise. That you can draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. James 4, 7 and 8. Resist the devil. Submit to God. Resist the devil. He will flee from you. Verse 7, James 4. Verse 8, draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. So what do? Just say, I have a promise. It's yes from God. Everything else is a lie that says it's not. I have a promise that I can come closer to God than I've ever been. And then it's so be it. It's already there. And to come closer to God than I've ever been is not circumstantial. It's not one that it's already in the natural that will manifest at a certain time it's already there in the spirit and it will manifest at a certain time in the natural. No, it's already there in the spirit and it is a spiritual thing and it will manifest as I go after Him. Not later, but now. Tell your neighbor, not later, but now.
Now.
So to give you plenty of time, I'm closing. Some of you are like, yeah, sure. I really am. So, this is something God just was stirring my heart about. So, Debbie was telling me Sunday, she was the first one back to the prayer room. And I know some of you with small kids, even if you get here early, you have to stay with them. So don't run around, tear things up. And we appreciate good moms that do that. And so everybody can't go back there. When you can, man, I encourage you to do so. I'm telling you, there's something special back in that room. I'm not just saying that, I'm telling you. That doesn't mean praying here isn't important, it is. But there's something. Before we started the Mother Church, when I was traveling across the states, nearly every place that I would go into, the Lord would stir my heart to share with the congregation the importance of corporate prayer and the importance of dedicating a room, and if they didn't have enough rooms, using it multi-purpose, but dedicating that room even as multi-purpose as a prayer room. And what was beautiful, and I would tell the church people right in front of the pastor, I would say, bug your pastor. He'll love this kind of bugging because you bug him in other ways he doesn't like, but this he'll love it. Text him, call him, and say, hey, Pastor, when will the church be open early? I want to come early before service and pray. And then bug him and ask him, when are we going to get a prayer room? And what was beautiful is to go back to churches that didn't have a prayer room and go back and find these signs and these rooms and people gathering.
Amen.
It was just beautiful to see.
Amen.
But what is beautiful about Dream Nations Church, the Mother Church, and this group of people is one of the first questions that came out of several mouths. This isn't a Ronnie Freeman thing, one-man show thing. No. This is a God thing and a whole group. But listen to me. One of the first questions that came out of many mouths, either even here tonight, and then some who couldn't be here tonight, but are part of that faithful prayer movement, was not, where's the fellowship going to be? Where's this room or that? Their first question is, where's the prayer room going to be?
Yeah. Amen.
I promise you. That was the number one question that I got.